Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be replacing the two engine mounts on our Mercedes ML W163. Okay, now moving into this mess you can see that we've had the engine out and there's an engine mount here and an engine mount here. Now these two we're going to replace. There actually doesn't look like there's much wrong with them, but we're going to replace them. You can see I've just had a little test here to check that I can actually reach the bolts, and I found the easiest method for people, even if you don't want to take the engine out, you can undo it, lift the engine up a touch, and then you can actually access these from underneath. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay underneath the car, get a very long extension, and I'm just going to use a impact driver to basically undo the two bolts under here. These are two 16mm bolts. So that should mean engine mount can just wiggle out of there, and it does. There we are, engine mount. Not sure when that was last replaced, but it's worthy of doing it as I have the engine out. So the new one's going to go back in. Okay, now it's time to put in the new engine mount. So, exciting. He should just slot in like so. There we are. He's going to sit in there. Now I'm going to use the markings underneath where the bolts were to roughly line it up in this adjusting section because it can be adjusted. So I'm just going to look where the nuts were and try and roughly line it up. Okay, now these bad boys are going to get torqued to 50 Newton meters. So here we are, you can see both mounts are in and torqued down to 50 Newton meters. And they look good. Okay, now this job took me half an hour at the most. It's just a fiddly one and a bit dirty as you can see. But the saving grace was some extra long attachments. Due to the fact that you've got to go through the chassis, sort of depth of the chassis and a little bit more. So the longer attachments you can get, the easier it is. But the install wasn't too difficult, and that should make a world of difference, and they'll last me probably the most of this car's lifetime now. So thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you learned something, or you're just watching for interest, and I will catch you in the next one. Please subscribe.